because I was having some Wi-Fi issues, and I just wanted to give an update to my cleanse. I'm going to turn this around. Um, I finished day 1 of the free range ParaPurge with the liver support and doing really good. I didn't have really too much die-off symptoms at all. I actually had some energy that I felt. I wanted to run through this with you guys just to let you know what the plan is. And on the bottle, it says to go ahead and do take 1 capsule every 8 hours with food, up to 3 capsules a daily, which I'm doing the 3. And then it says to use it for 10 days, followed by a 5-day rest, and then you do the 10 days again. So that's where I'm at. With the liver support, you just take it in 8-hour intervals. So you take 1 capsule twice daily with a glass of water, basically, and you have an 8-hour gap between the second dose, and you always take it with food. So, I have been eating pretty clean. I've been eating a lot of fruit, and so that helped me. I did have some Dr. Jennifer Daniels colon cleanse that I took before this, because the fruit that I've had has mostly been like bananas and dates, which are not very hydrating, like grapes and watermelon and stuff, which I recently got. I have been having some apple juice, but there just hasn't been the fruit in season yet that is hydrating and helpful for that type of cleansing and getting the digestive system going more. And so I thought, you know what, it's important. I'm going to go ahead and take these. I've had them on hand for a long time, and make sure that there's a pathway that is cleared for these parasites to leave my body. So that's what I wanted to say. Behind me, I'm looking because I wanted to just run through some of the stuff that I have. Someone brought up yesterday zeolite. This is the ancient purity zeolite that I have on hand. I also have some red raspberry leaf that I took out of the garden. I have some horsetail that's great for kidney infections or bladder infections. I have activated charcoal. I have some cod liver oil and concentrated butter oil. It's fermented. Some bentonite clay. This is not the one that I would normally get, but it's one that I was able to get at a local store, an organic store. That's all they had on hand. So I have done some cleanses with that. And then I have the quassia here, and I had wormwood, but I don't think I think I mixed it with some other tea. And so this you steep in water, this you steep in water, this you steep in water for about, 15 minutes and make a tea out of it. I also have the Skin Burn Herbal Blend tea, which I don't really like the flavor of, but it's good for the thyroid, parathyroid. I have the stomach tea, which is actually, it helps with my digestive system quite a bit, and it works as a colon cleanse. And then I have the Ultimate Herbal Blend right now that I like. So there's that. And yesterday I brought up about the natural hot tub treatment. This is it, Clear Choice Spa. Here's the spa prep that you run, just to clean out your hot tub. And then you empty your hot tub, and then you refill it with a filter that they give you. You put Bio Booster in, and about 6 hours later, there's another bottle that says Spa Drops. So you learn the dance with your water in your hot tub and add that in the amount that is needed. So I wanted to share all those things. I also brought up that I did a soak for my feet, which has water. I think when I first did it, it was equal parts water to vinegar and then baking soda. I added a whole bunch, and there's lots of recipes out there. So I've tried a couple different ones. I just Googled it to see, and it really did help. And that's where I'm at. So I just wanted to let you guys know. Day one of the parasite cleanse went very well. Um, and to show you some of the things that I use to help me, which are right here, which are rolling around. And I forgot to add that I have used diatomaceous earth food grade, um, and just internally taken that about a tablespoon in water once a day. And I also like to pick dandelions, and I will take the flower, the stem, and the leaves and eat some of those during the day. Make sure it's dog free, cat free, and of course, chemical free. And then plantain is all around here. So I'll take some of those leaves and I will munch on those. Depending on how I'm feeling through the day, because I will get some detox symptoms from especially the plantain sometimes. Um, so I just want to make sure that I have, like, I like taking it with tea. Like I'll eat on it because it's bitter, and then I'll drink my tea and it makes it actually taste pretty good. And the dandelion leaves are just great. They're easier for me than the plantain. So if you guys have any comments, let me know. I wanted to come on. I have really dirty nails right now and toes from grounding and from weeding, but I am going to show you guys because it's helpful to let you guys know and to document. This is where I had the parasite infestation, and I had a bunch of little heads that were all over, and there were kind of blisters, and I'll have to show a picture again because I've shown it in the past, and I popped them with needles, and anyways, it did not help, but it felt better. But since I've started the parasite cleanse, it's kind of gotten red, and I did feel some movement a little bit. They totally, and this, let's see if I can get it in frame. This thumbnail used to be even worse. They totally infested the whole thumb and were ravishing it and just like making a feast of it. So that is getting better. But that is just from me. I was rubbing on my feet at the time, and that I might have had an open sore. I'm not sure, but it went from my feet up to my thumb. So my feet are dirty too, and I'm going to show you my fungus toe that, like, it totally weakened everything, and that's where it seems like the fungus decided. And I will get some dots and some bumps sometimes from the worms that come up when I start to do different detoxes, but nothing has got them completely out of my body. Um, there is, if I turn this, you can see the nails are not completely smooth, and the itching is right in between the toes and behind. And then sometimes on the bottom of my foot, I'll get some tingling and stuff, and some dryness also around there. So I wanted to share that that is my experience with the worms and what's been going on. And the other thing I wanted to add is that when I'm doing some detoxing sometimes, I will also feel some bumps in on my head, on my scalp, of like parasites or something that are there that will come up. It's not, it's hard to explain. I don't know if you guys have ever had it, but I can actually feel, and it seems like they are alive, and that it just bothers me. Has been nothing so far that I've been able to do. So, as I said yesterday, I have declared and made it very evident, and in my statement, in my declaration, that I am ridding myself of all those things that are no longer serving me and my young ones, and that means all parasites in all forms across all time, space, dimensions, realms, all lifetimes are to go. So that's where I'm at. of it. There's a mental, emotional, and then there's the physical side of it. And that's with all things that, we start spiritually and we have that conviction within, we have that commitment to ourselves, and then we move forward in alignment with our true selves. And so I encourage you guys to do the same. Like I said, I just wanted to come on and do an update to day 1 of the ParaPurge for the parasites. So anyone who's coming on, I'm just doing an update to my parasite cleanse and showing some of the ways that I support my body to help it to cleanse, help support my organs and glands, and stuff like that. So I hope that this is helpful for you, and I hope you have a beautiful day. And I will be back when I update either for day 2 or 3 or 4, whenever it comes out, if there's things that change. So we'll talk to you soon. Have a beautiful day and choose life.